Show, where sports and combos collide. Authentic, unapologetic, no edits, no cap. Let the convo begin. No cap.
Welcome to the No Cap Sports Show podcast where sports and convos collide. I'm your host, the Cobra.
Hey, yo, it's your host, Coach Milton. What we doing
What up,
tonight,
Coach?
Cole?
Hey man, you already know, man. We're gonna get into some football, man. We got a lot to discuss, man. NFL, college football playoff, got a championship game coming up. And you know, we got time, we might even sprinkle in some hoops. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get
But
it.
before we get started, I want to send out a heartfelt condolences to the Courtney family. My man Bill Courtney passed away the other day, man. Bill, man, he man, I'm talking about great dude, solid dude. I would consider him my OG. He's an alumni of Robert E. Lee High School. When I got there, everybody know about Bill Courtney. He was considered the greatest player to ever play at Robert E. Lee High School. At the time, he was the leading scorer at the school. I believe he won a state championship. Then he went on and had a great college playing career, and from that transition over to coaching. I believe he coached at Bucknell. He coached at George Mason, University of Miami, and I think just recently he was at Temple. So I just want to, give my condolences to the Courtney family, man, and say rest in heaven to Bill, man. You're gonna be missed, man, and you was a solid one, brother.
Prayers. Condolences to you too, man. Sorry for your loss.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. I also want to give a shout out wearing this hat, man. I met some good folks, man, at the Cigar Lounge, Cigar Porn. They got go check out their website. They got cigars, merchandise, all that good stuff. So, yeah, man, black owned, man, good solid family, husband and wife doing their thing.
Nice.
So, if you a cigar connoisseur or you just like dope apparel, go check out Cigar Porn. Their website, just like it's spelled here, Cigar Porn with the X and the RN. So holla
That's
at 'em.
crazy. That's a crazy combination.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Shout out to
Yeah,
him
man.
for
Let's
the name alone. For the
let's jump
name alone. Cigar Porn. Good God.
that was creative.
Yes, sir.
that was definitely creative. So yeah, let's jump right into this NFL thing, Coach. I mean, we had a lot of games, a lot of exciting games. I think all of them was good except for maybe two, one or two games. But every other game was highly competitive. Came down to the end. Good football. I'm looking forward to the next round. Look like we're gonna have it's hard to tell who's the front runner right now. Everybody looks so close together, so much parity right now, man. That makes for an even more exciting football game to watch. And I'm finding myself enjoying it more because I don't have no dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just watching the game just to see a good game now.
Yeah, no, that's what I've been all season, man. Since I pulled my membership from the abusive relationship with those damn Cowboys. I've been able to sit back and enjoy the season, man, and it has been very consistent. And so to see it, kind of continue and go into the final rounds of this thing, man, has been dope. Like I said last week, you got new blood in the game. So who we got? We got Buffalo versus Denver, San Fran versus Seahawks. Who else is it? Houston versus New England, and
the Bills and the Broncos.
Rams and Rams and Bears is that last game.
Yeah,
So yeah. So and like you say, it's hard to say who's the front runner.
yeah,
Every team has its weakness. Of course, the last dog standing is Josh Allen with the Buffalo Bills. He's the big name that's in it right now. And the crazy part about Josh, man, is Josh plays well, but Josh also tries to do too much sometimes. And I think playing against Denver, that might be his falling. Because they got a well-rounded team. You got Bo Nix, and all those upstart guys coming out, and
and they got a hell of a defense.
hell of a defense, yes sir, hell of a defense.
So
And
it'd be a
so,
big mistake trying to play hero ball against them.
yeah, can't afford to do it. Can't afford to do it. And he just lost. Davis, so he lost one of his go-to receivers. And that's another big thing, man. It's been a lot of crazy injuries, a lot of key
Yeah,
injuries in a lot of these
yeah,
games. Players that really make a
yeah.
difference on these teams. So, um,
Right.
but yeah. So so you had to pick someone. So let's do it this way. What are your picks for this weekend? Like who are your favorites for this weekend?
All right, yeah, we can go in reverse like that, and then we can chop it up about the games that were just played.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. We can do it like that. So I'm gonna go to the Bills Broncos matchup. I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Okay.
I think that their defense will be able to slow down Buffalo's offense a little bit. They may even force Josh Allen to some turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I just think offensively they clicking, man. They like a well-oiled
Yeah.
machine right now.
Yeah.
Typically I wouldn't choose a less tenured quarterback over
Mm-hmm.
an MVP caliber quarterback, but that
Mm-hmm.
team is just so well rounded, man, on all three levels.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Broncos there. 49ers and the Seahawks. Woo, that's gonna be a good one. I know 49ers looking for revenge after what happened to them a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
My only concern with that, I want to go 49ers, but my only concern with them is they lost Kittle. Kittle is a huge weapon for San Francisco, and I
Mm-hmm.
think in order to beat Seattle, they're going to need him.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seemed like I mean, San Francisco have tough luck every season, man. It seemed like something always happened to throw them off the path to get into where they need to go, and there's always injury to like key players, whether it's a quarterback, a receiver, tight end, defensive player. It doesn't matter. They always losing somebody that they really
Shit.
need. So
Every
so
season, it seemed like every game. Like they lose
yeah,
somebody every game. Good
you're
gracious.
right about that. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to go with the Seahawks in that one.
Okay.
Next game, Texans Patriots. Wow, that's another good one. You know what? I'm gonna go Texans. Man, the reason why I'm gonna go Texans is because that defense is a monster. I mean,
They
they have a
saved
monster. Oh
they
man,
saved they saved CJ last week for sure. They saved him
yeah,
because he
yeah,
was he was he was he was like a fish out of water last week. But I don't know what. I think you texted in the group and I agree. Says we got to check him. Is he trying to throw the game? Like what? What is going on?
yeah,
Good God,
yeah,
CJ. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
But
yeah,
their
man. So
defense,
so I'm
their
gonna go.
defense makes up for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Tech. Even though Patriots been playing well all year
Mm-hmm.
long, I still see where they're vulnerable. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think that they're one of those teams that you got to play perfect to beat. I think that the
Mm-hmm.
Texans, especially on the offense, CJ play normal, come with his normal game.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Texans will be able to cruise through this one because the defense is going to do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally got the Rams and the Bears. That's one of those ones I'll flip a coin on. But
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the Bears. I'm rooting for the DC guy quarterback. I'm going with Caleb and the boys, man. I think that their confidence is riding high. I think they got momentum coming into this game. Um, And I mean, it's going to be tough to beat the Rams. But even though the Rams won last week, they wasn't all that impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Bears in that one. What's your thoughts?
I'm gonna go in reverse order. I like Puka and Devontae Adams, man. I think they just with Karen Williams, man. I think they just gonna be too much. I mean, the Bears got a great defense as well. I would love to see Caleb do well just to shed all the all the nonsense up about him. As I said, the dude, you seeing a star being born before our eyes. He's galvanized the team, galvanized the city, and so putting the Bears back on the map. But I just think, um, with Devontae and Puka, man, they maybe proved to be a little bit too much for their defense. And then so I'm gonna go with the Rams in that one. And then with Houston, man, I can't bet against the defense no matter what. After last week, after the last game that the young quarterback did, man, he did everything he could to lose the game, and they still won. So
Yeah.
can't bet against that defense. Even though I think Drake May is probably going to be the MVP of the season. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's going to come down to him and Stafford, which is crazy to say, but Drake May has been probably the most consistent quarterback of this season thus far, and he's
Mm-hmm.
put New England back on the map as well. But I think Houston's defense will prove to be too much for New England. I don't know, man. San Francisco Seahawks, man. Seahawks has another dominant defense, and like you said, it's a rematch. McCaffrey, they picked off the quarterback off their pass to McCaffrey. I guess he threw it to his back shoulder, whatever. Purdy had a bad throw, and McCaffrey, they intercepted the ball, and I think that kind of stilled the game. But
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco been figuring it out, man. Like that's the crazy
Yeah.
thing about Sanford. They've been figuring it out, and I think just it's in Seattle though. It's
Mm-hmm.
in Seattle. So yeah, but I think that one's gonna be a close game. I think with San Francisco being able to figure out their injury situation, as long as they got McCaffrey on the field, they stand a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm gonna go Seahawks just because of the defense and the way that they played them last time, but I wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
shocked if San Fran won. Um,
Okay.
and then
So let me
Buffalo, Denver, man.
again. What up,
You
Bo?
ain't got. Yeah, go ahead, keep talking. What time? What
Uh,
time the Baltimore? What time the Baltimore Ravens play on Sunday?
We ain't talking about that right
Sorry
now.
ass
We have
motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers is terrible.
man, we
what
have a
up, Bo?
serious conversation, man. He gone already before he got in good, man. Man, hey, poof, man, poof, like yeah, man, get up out of here, man.
Buffalo, Denver, man. I think Denver will pull it out too, man. I think they'll pull it off. I think Denver will pull it off.
How you take
Yeah.
me off, cuz?
You
How
know, you
y'all
know, he
Hey,
was
man,
doing?
gonna let you stay in long. You came in hot, coach.
hey, man, you
Man,
toxic,
I'm
man. You
just
coming
asking
in
what
with
time
all
the Baltimore Ravens play. I didn't know. I'm over here. I'm over here chilling, man.
look, that's why that Boost mobile phone ain't working right.
Go ahead, finish, man. I'm just listening, man. I don't mean nothing, man. Glad to see y'all, man.
glad to have you back, man.
Oh man, I ain't going nowhere. I just, I'm like a spy,
You
man.
on
Mission
mute. We can't
impossible.
hear you.
Oh, hey, this is first show since the New Year too. Hey, man, Happy New Year for sure.
Oh man, happy New Year to y'all fellas, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
but
I
go ahead,
got
Coach
Denver
Mel.
too.
So
Yeah, I got Denver. I got Denver over Buffalo too.
okay.
I think Josh might try to do too much, and I think Denver. They just play complete ball together. All three phases of the
You can
game they
tell.
play well. So so I
I'm
got
starting at the top. No. I'm going bottom.
yeah
All
Denver.
right.
Let's get O's take on it.
Yeah,
Y'all
so
want my take?
Yeah. So we predicting this week NFL playoff games. Oh, who you got? So I'll read them off to you, and you just let us know. So the
All
first
right.
game, Bills Broncos.
Broncos.
You,
I like
any
the Broncos. I like their defense.
mm-hmm.
Um, I like those boys coming off that edge. You got Pat Surtain back there. They gonna have to stop the run. You know, they not the best against the run, but man, and I think it's time for the young boy to show that he is one of the top, you know what I'm saying, one of the top quarterbacks in the AFC. You know what I mean? Like he can get a playoff victory, you know? And look,
Yeah,
and one thing I'm gonna tell you, Buffalo is one thing, it's cold. Ain't nothing like that Mile High, brother.
Yep.
Ain't nothing like that
yeah.
Mile High. Going up there when it's cold and you above sea level, shoot. Let
Mm-hmm.
me hey, listen, let me tell you. You better act like you know. Them boys better, because Buffalo did not play Buffalo. They was sleeping on Jacksonville. They should have, if that boy White don't make a great play, cause Trevor Lawrence and them boys ball.
Yep.
Yeah,
Them boys ball. And I ain't mad at Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence played a good game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
White
sure.
made
saying?
White made a bunch of plays in that game.
That man,
White
that
made
but
a play.
that play White made, that play helped him get another year with Buffalo. Cause you know he on a 1 year deal this year.
Shit.
Mm,
Yeah, people don't know that. He was only on a
good
one
point.
year deal.
That's a
Shit.
good point.
Yeah, watch Hard Knocks.
Um,
They brought him back 1 year. I like Denver for sure.
okay. Who you like in the 49ers Seahawks game?
You know my wife watching and all her family, so I don't want no problems. So I like the 49ers.
That's Cap.
I like look, Coach Mill, look. I like the 49ers, right?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You crazy if you think you gonna go up there and beat the 12th man with them boys flying around up there. What?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
Seattle? Ooh,
yeah.
That's why I
wee.
said that was in
It's
Seattle. Good
it's gonna
gracious.
be but hey, tip your hat to San Francisco, man, for the amount of injuries that they've had.
They figure it out,
And
man.
for them
They
boys
figure
to
it out.
figure it out like that, man, you gotta tip your hat to them people, man, for sure.
Yeah.
For
Indeed.
Yeah.
sure.
And
For sure.
we were just talking about they going into Seattle this week without their main weapon, in Kittles.
Yeah.
So
Kittle.
Oh
so that
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. For sure.
yeah.
Yep.
Um,
So
who you like in the Texans Patriots matchup?
for some reason I like the Patriots, man. I like the Patriots. I think it's gonna be a good one. Also I think it depends on if Gonzalez is healthy. Is he healthy? Right? I think Gonzalez has
Mhm.
to be healthy. I think he plays a big role, obviously, with that secondary. You know what I mean, and things like that or whatever. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that. But I like the Patriots, man, and I think Vrabel got them boys flying around, believing they can run the ball. They share the quarterback may been throwing. You know, he's spreading the ball around. If you really look at it, they won last week, and Steph, he ain't even really do too much. He was chilling.
Yep.
Everybody
Yep.
else was
Mhm.
doing stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So when you build that confidence in and then they got two good backs too. They got
Yep.
two good backs that can, you know what I'm saying, that can boogie. So I
Hey,
like I
hey,
like I like I like the Patriots.
hey, speaking of the young Stevenson, man, he really had a big bounce back, man, because he started off the season crazy with a lot of fumbles and stuff. So to see
Yeah.
him really, get it together and play strong down at the end of the season, man, he really looks good. He really looks good.
yeah, for
Yep.
sure. And then rounding out the playoff matchups, we got the Rams versus Bears.
Well, I like the I ain't fucking with Hector and them, man. Hector diehard Chicago Bears fan. So I
Mm-hmm.
told Hector, I told I told Hector, look here, man. Luck only strikes once for y'all. Look at it. It's over. I told Hector, stop in Arizona on your way to Cabo. Cause y'all going to Cabo. The Bears is going to Cabo. Book your flight. For sure. For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And the
so
Rams,
we kind of
the Rams play because the Rams play Chicago, right?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Rams for sure.
Okay. Yeah. So we kind of went in reverse order. Oh, so now we're gonna kind of just chime in what we saw in last week games. So we had that Rams Panthers game. What did you see in that game? What did you see that put the Rams over the edge against the Panthers? Because Panthers played well.
Yeah, the young boy bounced back, man, and showing everybody that he is, he was worthy of that number one pick.
Oh,
And
fact.
if you get him some players around him that can boogie, man, I don't see the young boy that came out of South Carolina, the country boy. I forgot his name, Baguette or whatever his name is, Leggett. Yeah,
Leggett. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing too much. The young boy from Arizona, tip my hat to him. Hey,
Yeah.
he said he don't watch no football. Hey, he ain't gotta watch football, and he keep doing what he doing like that.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing, keep doing it, young man, because he was boogieing. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, he had a good year. He had a real good year
Yeah.
this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Um,
that don't forget the shout out. I know you don't know him, but that local dude, Jalen Coker from right here in Loudoun County. He the receiver. He doing well, man. He from
who he
out
play
here.
for? Who he
He
play
played
for?
for the Panthers. Played for the Panthers. The receiver for the Panthers.
Where he come? What school he went to? What
He
college he
went
went to?
to Pop Falls. He went to Potomac Falls.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah.
what college? What college did he
Oh, he
go to?
went to my bad. He went to Holy Cross. He was at Holy
Oh,
Cross.
okay, nice,
Yeah. Yeah.
nice,
And he
nice.
making he's a safety blanket for the quarterback. He's nice, doing well. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and like you said, man, I like how, I think the quarterback put him in a hole, the young boy put him in a hole, but he played well and turned it around. But I think if he wouldn't have got off to a slow start, it would have been a different outcome. Because he got him playing well, man. Panthers are playing really well. So um, good luck to him next season. They got a nice foundation of building. They got a nice running game. They got the receivers. They got decent defense. And as long as he keeps playing well, they're gonna be okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about John Harbaugh getting fired?
I always like John Harbaugh. I think he's a great coach. And I was an advocate for much of the first half of the season. I was going to games and I would hear the Baltimore fans in the crowd like fire Harbaugh. But I was like, nah, man, Harbaugh, great coach. We need to keep him. But then, as the season progressed, I was like, okay, it's time for a fresh face in there. Not that John Harbaugh isn't a great coach. I just think sometimes a team needs a fresh voice, new leadership, a little spark to get the team over the hump. So hopefully they choose their coach wisely. Um, Man, it's gonna be. They definitely need somebody come in there to get the defense right. So whoever comes in, the head coach, I would like him to be defensive minded or at least hire a defensive coordinator that knows what he's doing.
I
Um,
know, I know it won't happen. But what do you think about the swirlings about Tomlin coming in?
no, that's not gonna happen. I think that's just talk. That's just
Hmm.
rumors.
Hmm.
Yeah, that won't happen.
49ers back in the day. Yeah.
Um, I think
Nah, that's who just called me.
who's
I
Cleveland
trained
coach?
him
Look
his
like
last
Cleveland
years when he
coach
was with the
is at
49ers
the
and with the
top of their
Bengals.
list.
Yep, training right up the street.
look like Cleveland coaches at the top of their list, and but you
Stefanski?
know who?
Bring me in,
Yeah,
bro.
so they really like Stefanski.
That's crazy. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
he's a decent coach. I don't like how he handled the Shador situation, but yeah. I guess if you're looking for defense, he's definitely a defensive-minded coach. So,
well, they say he an offensive wizard.
I mean, my bad. Yeah, he is. My bad.
Yeah,
That's the problem. Yeah, that's the
yeah,
problem. Yeah, because he should
yeah.
have handled that whole Shador situation better.
He is a 2-time coach of the year. So I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I would like that.
And
I would
see,
like
and-
Miami. Go ahead.
No, I would say that's the problem. Like you get rid of somebody like a Tomlin, a Harbaugh. Who you gonna go? Because you're gonna have to go fresh, young, new for all these cats, man. Because I don't think there's better coaches that are, you know, of the pool of coaches that's out there. Who you gonna bring in to do a better job? Because they win during the regular season. They have consistent records. You know, they stay above the winning threshold. So who you gonna bring in to do better? So you're gonna have to go with a brand new face. You have to go with something fresh.
Yeah, but you gotta. I think you bring in whoever you bring in, there has to be somebody whose strength was Baltimore coaching staff weaknesses in the past few seasons. Because if you look at the reasons why they lost, you need a coach to come in to address those reasons. So for one, the offensive coordinator, when you get into big time games, especially big time playoff games, AFC championship games, and then you do a complete 360, what got you there, what made you successful all year. And I'm going back to that Kansas City game in the AFC championship when, you know, Baltimore came in as the leading rushing team in the league. They had the most yards, most carries per game, most yards average, you know, per carry and all that stuff. And they had the number one offense in the league, and rushing was their foundation. And then you get into the AFC championship game and you run the ball 8 total times in an entire game.
You don't even have to go back that far. You can go to the last game they played.
Yeah, no, you
had
don't.
150 yards in the first half, and he touched the ball twice in the second half. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you keep getting sample sizes of them continually to do stuff like that when you already have a blueprint to how to win games. And then defensively, we just every year, and I think O-Dog alluded to one of our episodes where I was saying that our defensive coordinator is slowly getting it, but like he was right. Like you can't be slowly getting it, especially when you got a team that's ready to win right now, and the expectations so high. So whoever comes in have to be a beast defensive coordinator, beast defensive mind, because I think they got the pieces. I think they have the talent. They got the players. Now
Y'all need a quarterback. Y'all need a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We do need a quarterback. We need a third string and a fourth string. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep some quarterbacks in the cup.
45.
Petty ass man, he's a bastard.
Why you still on the court? He played well. Jackson played well in the last game.
No, don't you feed into the shit, Coach Milton. Why you feeding into it, man? He's petty, man.
I didn't say nothing. I'm over here chilling, man.
You did, man. You fell into the trap, Coach Milton. He wanted to get this conversation.
What you mean? I'm over here chilling, man.
I can't believe you fell into that trap, Coach.
I just wanted to hear why he owned Jackson. Jackson wasn't the reason they lost
because
that
he's petty. He knows Lamar played well. He knows this. But he gonna go the opposite way, man. Man, look, he the worst, man. Him and Big Bro Sean Springs, them two the worst, man. They come with some bullshit every time, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Against the grain, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so hopefully they find a good coach, man, because like you said, they do have all the pieces right now, and whoever steps in is, ready, set, go, and make a couple of key additions. Shore up the line a little bit, get healthy on defense. Everything else is there. Everything else is
But
there.
Coach, I want you to stop and think about this for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore been out for a couple weeks now. We not in the playoffs. Why are we even discussing them? We trying to
Because I
we
haven't. This
we
is my
trying to
first
break
time on the
down.
show. But this is my
No,
first time on the
I
show.
I just told you what the game plan was. We was gonna break down the games that
I
played
didn't
last
see
year.
that. My bad.
You
Shout out,
did.
shout out to shout out to one of our sponsors, Pure Blend Clothing Line, Black owned. My man BJ. Shout out to my man BJ keeping me fresh. Everybody be like, oh man, you be having this on, this on. This is just one of the some chill joints I put on, a little fresh, little clothing, you know what I'm saying? Little sweatsuit or whatever. Everybody be asking me about it. So shout out to Pure Blend, you know what I'm
Pure
saying?
blend.
Right there in New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know what I mean? And yeah, you already know. Yeah, so I hadn't had a chance to chop it up with y'all, so I was just trying to see how you felt about the situation, about your quarterback.
No. We chop it up every day. What you mean?
Who?
What are you talking about? What you mean? We chop it up every day. What you mean you didn't have a
I'm talking
chance to
about
chop it up with us?
I'm talking about with our audience and Coach
Our,
Milton.
our, our audience want to hear about who playing now, man. They don't want to hear. You the only one want to talk about that shit.
My bad. I apologize.
Oh shit. Oh,
Man, see.
What y'all think about this? What you think about I know y'all probably already talked about it, but what y'all think about Tomlin stepping down?
nah, we haven't talked about it.
No, we haven't. I mean, I think it was a good decision for him. I think that they was going to separate with him anyway. I think he just made it easy for him and
Mhm.
went out like a G. Said, hey, look, it was what 19 good years, man. Appreciate everything you did for me. We had some good runs, but it's time to bring somebody in to push forward into the future. So Tomlin, he gonna land somewhere else if
That's what
he chooses to coach.
that's what I was gonna ask. So you think he's gonna coach again, or you think he's gonna go into broadcasting? Because I know he got a bright future in broadcasting, but do you think he's gonna hang up the coaching chops?
I think coaching is still in his blood. It seems like he's still really, really passionate about being on the sideline. But I do think he might take a year off, what I mean, just to hit the reset button. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him back on the sideline coaching somebody. What's your thoughts on it?
I think for sure, if I was him, I'd just take a moment, chill out, chill with the
Yeah,
fam for a year, and just chill.
yeah.
And then, cause it's gonna be a rack. It's gonna be more jobs open next year.
Mm-hmm.
But it is. But that Atlanta
Atlanta,
job,
yeah.
that is, man. If you can get there, but I think Arthur Blank going. He said, man, already he come. I think what you call him mess it up, man. He was down there at the what's that strip club that's known in Atlanta? What's that one called?
Magic City.
Yeah,
Magic City.
man. Come on, man. What you call him at Magic City Tuesdays, man? Every Monday night, man. He in Magic City, man. Come on, man. The head coach. Come on, man. Head coach in Magic City, man. He coming he going straight from Magic City straight to the Atlanta Falcons facility out at Flowery Branch. Come on, man.
He'll probably just order some wings to go.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
playing
that's
the video
fine.
games and wings, man. What you doing?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can order the wings and go. And that's what they told him. They said, here go these wings, and you can go. They, they told him take them. They said now go. Now you got all day to go to Magic City.
Yep.
Hey, OG Lee is online right now. What you think about that, Lee? Man, that's your team, man. You straight from the ATL. What you think about your coach being in Magic City every week with the lemon pepper lose? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, OG said easy, easy.
Hey, who he think on who he think should hey who you think should be hey OG who you think should be our next coach? Man,
Mhm.
Atlanta got some pieces, man.
They got
They
they
got
got
they got a young quarterback. I
that
just feel
running
like
with
they use
Bijan.
man. Listen, man. Let me tell our audience one thing. Last year they was saying they was ready to throw Caleb Williams off in the Michigan Chicago River or whatever that river is or whatever it is the
Lake
Lake
Michigan.
Michigan. They was ready to throw him in Lake Michigan. You know what I'm saying? This year he about to get a statue on Michigan Avenue downtown.
Hey, finger
And
painting and all.
it all goes to you gotta have a coach that knows how to use your strengths and when it comes to your weaknesses, don't put you, you know what I'm saying? He gotta put you in a predicament where you can make plays.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And really teach you and hold them accountable and really work with these youngers. And if you got a coach that will do that, if you got somebody that really cares and works on their craft and their skill set, they're gonna get better. Period. That's
Yeah.
why Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson has not got better. He has stayed the same. He
No, he
won't
hasn't
get
stayed the
better.
same.
He too
He
busy.
hasn't stayed the same.
He too busy
He hasn't stayed the same.
he too busy eating wings and
He hasn't
fries.
stayed the same.
Mama
He
style
hasn't stayed the
barbecue
same.
sauce.
He hasn't
Yeah, he
stayed the
has.
same. That's
You
cap
right.
right there.
You right.
This
He
no
went from
no
hitting
no
the
no
top.
no 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 no.
Coach Mo.
Uh-uh.
He went from hitting the top cheerleader on the pyramid. Now he hit the bottom.
Yeah, see that's diabolical right
He
there.
took
That's
hey, hey,
look.
he
Oh
took the
wait
base
man.
out
I'm not
of
tolerating this
he,
disrespect, man. I'm not tolerating this disrespect at all, man.
he said he took the base out.
Oh that man.
I'm
Look,
sorry for
man.
feet.
Look, man. Fuck it, man. I do this show by myself, man. Both of them in timeout, man. Man, I ain't got time for this. But these dudes diabolical, man. Hey, Coach,
My
man,
bad, man. I'm sorry. I'm
is that
sorry. I'm
funny?
sorry.
Is that funny?
He said that, but why you say he took the base of the pyramid out? Oh,
Man, he
And
knocked
you keep it
the
going. See,
whole
that's what I'm
knocked
saying.
out the
Ricky
whole
Frank
base.
right here, man. Amos and Andy. Man,
I'm
where Mo
sorry.
Money at, man? I need Mo, man. I'm calling Mo, man. I gotta get these guys off this show, man. I need Mo Money to pull up,
Oh,
man. I can't take this, man.
oh
These
man, stupid,
guys are
stupid,
crazy,
stupid.
man.
Got me up here in pieces, boy. Good gracious.
Nah, man, I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you, man. Look, but on a serious note, he need a coach, man. Like I know y'all said y'all talked about it, but I really want to know what really was going on. If he been doing the same thing all this whole time, why is it a problem now? You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no problem now. If he been doing it this whole time, he coming to this, or he been regardless if he was sleep, not sleep, or whatever. Why all of a sudden it's leaking out now? Why all of a sudden now, that be the game a lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes and stuff like that. Like that. Nah, I don't like that. You know what I mean? And they shouldn't do Lamar
Yeah.
like that because regardless, Lamar has kept the Baltimore Ravens relevant.
Relevant, indeed.
And
Mhm.
and and and,
So
and,
they
and
say those reports are false. That newspaper
where
reporter
there's
said. I
smoke,
mean, I
well,
don't
yeah,
know.
you know that. Well, Cole, I mean, come on, man, we gotta keep it a buck. Where there's smoke, there's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying all of it's true, but definitely they getting it from somewhere.
But you know how I go, oh, winning cures everything. When you ain't winning, a whole bunch of bullshit come up. So that's all it
That's
is. If you
true,
winning, it
but
won't be there, because you can't say the dude don't show up to play, hurt, not hurt. He puts the team on his back. He does everything he can to keep them, like you said, relevant. But winning cures it all. And they're
So
not winning,
so
so he gonna take the blame regardless.
so so I'm gonna say this to both of you. When the last time we heard something negative out of Baltimore about Lamar Jackson? If you remember.
Never. I ain't never heard nothing out about them
No,
back.
no. The only time we have was when it was time for him to negotiate his contract,
Yep, and
right?
his mom, doing the
So
contract. Yep.
what time is it now? It's
Contract
time.
time.
He's about. Yep, it's contract time for him again. So now you hearing some
He
bullshit
not
come out again.
up this year.
No, they
He
about
not a
to.
free. He not a free agent next year. I mean, his contract
No,
not up next year.
no, but they in discussion. They reworking his contract. He about to get an extension. They gonna rework some stuff, and you know what I mean. So, and they said they hope that negotiations go smoothly this time and don't leak into April like it did the first time.
Oh, they trying. Oh, he about to get an extension.
Yeah.
As he should. As he should. He should get it.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Get an extension for
Yeah.
what? What has he done, Coach Milton, in the playoffs? Since he got his last deal. Has he been to has he won an AFC championship? Has he taken his team to the Super Bowl?
A lot of
Nah,
quarterbacks have.
but I would say that
And have Dak Prescott, you was praising him for his contract. Now all of a sudden you want to point out Lamar Jackson's resume. Has he did this? Has he did that?
I would say
And you was
he's
just
not the
praising Dak
reason.
Prescott for his contract.
I
Dak
ain't never
ain't did
praised-
shit.
You can go. You can
Yes,
go.
you have. You did
go
right
back.
on this show.
Go back to the videotape. Go back
Man,
to the
I will put the
videotape.
clip out tomorrow.
Put it out tomorrow.
What I'll say is he hasn't been the reason that they lost. I mean, Andrews dropped
He was
the pass.
the reason that they lost last year, Andrews, and the year before that. But the years when they was in the AFC Championship game, and
Mhm.
what about when they had the number 1 seed and they lost the first round?
Yeah.
They
What
lost
about
in the
the
AFC
second year,
Championship
Coach
game.
Milton? Coach Milton, that
Yeah, that
young
was the
man.
AFC Championship game when they was first seed.
Hey, Coach Milton, that young man.
You gotta speak facts. If you're gonna argue something, you
Coach
gotta speak
Milton.
facts.
What you mean?
Yes,
Y'all lost in the first round.
Not when they was the number 1 seed.
What's it? Didn't Zay drop the pass in the end zone?
First of all, y'all
No,
had a
he
bye.
fumbled. He stressed out. He stressed out at the goal.
Kobe, y'all had a bye. The game
And then
was
we
in
won.
Baltimore.
And then we
The
won.
game-
And we lost. And we lost to Kansas City in the AFC Championship.
No, Kobe. The game when the time when y'all had the number 1 seed, Baltimore had a bye the first week. The second week they came in and they got upset. That's why everybody was going crazy because y'all lost in the first round.
What was that? 2
Nah,
years
you
ago?
wrong.
3 years ago.
It was 3 years ago.
3 years ago, right?
Before. It
Yeah.
was not last year, and it wasn't the year before that. It was when they had that's why everybody was going crazy. They lost at home when they had the number 1 seed and they got upset. I'm telling you. Look
Didn't he
it
have
up.
a
Now
fumble?
look
Didn't he
that
have
up.
like a key fumble or something?
They had the
in that game?
number
Look that
1
up.
seed. They had the number 1 seed when they lost to Kansas City in the AFC Championship game.
Okay, so what seed
That's
did
not-
they have?
that's not
So
fact.
okay, so why? So when did they? Okay, so when did they lose at home? When did they lose at home? When they I'm not even. You know what? 2026. I'm not. Now he trying to get me. Nah, I'm not. You right. You know what? You got it. You got it.
Thank you. I appreciate
You
that.
got it.
And why we talking? Why we talking about Baltimore anyway? What
Yeah, I
about
was gonna say,
Cincinnati?
let's
talk about
talk
the
about-
Bengals. Let's talk
Don't
about
worry
them
about
side
us.
bastards.
Don't worry about us. We got the top.
No,
26.
let's worry about it. Let's worry
Don't
about
worry
it.
about
Y'all
us.
Hey,
y'all
what'd you say?
the
Y'all got the
Golden
what?
boy, right? You got the
Oh,
Golden boy at quarterback, right?
Nah, he
what
ain't
the
the goal.
fuck has he done? What has he
nothing.
done?
He
What
went to the
the
Super
Bengals
Bowl.
done?
He been
The
to the
Bengals
Super Bowl.
The Bengals been done.
We
That
been
was
to the
20
Super
years
Bowl.
ago. That
We
was
been
20
to the
years
Super
ago.
Bowl.
And he
We been to the
lost.
Super Bowl.
And he lost.
We been to the
Hey.
Super Bowl.
And he
Hey,
lost.
I know cap listeners and fans, this is them all the time.
Hey, Coach Milton. He talking about they went to the Super Bowl. This was 10 years ago. They ain't been to the playoffs since. They ain't even sniffed the playoffs. He talking about somebody else's team losing in the first round, losing in the second round, losing in the conference finals. Your team ain't even sniffed the playoffs. Matter of fact, y'all was eliminated this season in week 3. Who the fuck gets eliminated in week 3? Y'all do. And you want to pump up that quarterback, he don't even run the ball. He stay hurt like Anthony Davis. That's who y'all quarterback is.
That's
AD.
crazy.
Street clothes. He's trash. He's trash. He advocated for all those wide receivers to get all this bread. He got his boy, he got his receivers, he got his offense. You think he gonna come for 900 yards a game? And he was trash. Couldn't win nothing. Couldn't beat nobody. Last time we played the Bengals, they ain't even scored. They supposed to have one of the best offenses in the league. They ain't even scored. They might as well join the high school league, VHSL, Virginia High School League. Play against Alexandria City High School. That's them. They trash.
So what? Y'all play.
They trash. They trash. They trash.
Y'all play Poly. What are you
They
talking about
trash.
in dumb ball?
They trash.
Y'all play dumb ball.
They trash.
That's why your quarterback eat mumbo sauce and wings. And that's why the ball be slipping out his hand when he threw it to Andrews, because he had too much mumbo sauce on his hands.
Well,
That's why Andrews dropped.
What's your quarterback eat? What's wrong with him? What he eat? Man, this dude's crazy, man.
Hey, can you talk about the other games?
Man, look, I told you let this dude just switch everything
fault.
up and
My
get
bad.
you in
That's
the
on me.
mind.
That's on me. I fed
It is
into
on
it.
you,
That's on me.
cuz. Yeah, it's your fault. Matter of fact, God damn it. That was on. I know you initiated it, old dog, but that was on Coach Milton right there.
Yeah,
He
you gotta
should know
get Coach
how
Milton
you are.
out of here. Yeah.
He should know how you are, man. Coach Milton got to sit down for a second, man. Get him a drink or something. Yeah, man. Sit your ass down somewhere, Coach. So what about this college football championship game coming up, old dog? What you like? You got Indiana, you got Miami.
I like Indiana. I like Indiana.
Yeah.
I like Indiana in the upset. With their 6 year, 7 year players, 5 year, 8 year players. I don't care.
Why
You consider that an upset?
is that such a hot topic right now? That's crazy how that's a topic right now. If Indiana
What's
was
that?
losing with them same damn players, they'd be joking the shit out of them. But they ain't. They are fucking people up right now, winning convincingly. And I'm like, why is the age all of a sudden an issue? Like, that's crazy.
Are they favorites though? They favorites to win this game? Why you call it an upset? Oh?
Because they playing at Miami. What you mean?
That's a home game for Miami.
That's a home game. They got to go to Miami and play Miami in hostile territory, and it's in Miami. They down there for a week. What you mean?
They try. Hey, you talking about Magic City? They're gonna try to get all them players in Tootsies. That's exactly what they're gonna try to get them at.
They already there. Per diem is gone.
Nah, one thing about Indiana from the outside looking in, they look super disciplined, and that coach got them.
What you gotta do is ask Coach Milton. His nephew
that's what
I'm
gonna say. They having no parts of that. They partying after the game.
Right. Yeah, that's what I expect out of them.
They have already decided to stay after the game. Nah, they ain't falling for that. And shout out to my man Mac, man. Hey man, them dudes, man. The one thing that I love about Indiana, man, where they dispelled, I guess, Kobe, you guys exposed them last year, I believe. The physicality, man.
Yeah.
They are dominating people, man. Like they are, and they're playing discipline. The only way now, I will say this, and I shout out to Poom and his crew. Carson has stayed out of his own way, and actually Carson played well in this last game. He really played well in this last game, so I got to give him his flowers.
He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, he is reminding people that he used to be. They had him considered at one point like a number one draft prospect coming out of when he was at Georgia, and so that running game, though, man. Miami has a great balance run. Then they got, I think they have the best athlete on the field at all times in that young fella Malachi Tony. And Miami athletically can play with anybody, and it's gonna come down again to, can Carson Beck stay out of his own way, or Indiana just the wheels fall off and they play just undisciplined football. But that's been their calling card, man.
Coach, you asked why is it such a big deal that the guys is
The talking point about the age,
about
about
the
the
age
age.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, just because, I mean, you know, you got 17, 18-year-olds playing against 24-year-olds, 20, you know, 20. That's a big difference in age. And more importantly,
100%.
you got some freshmen and younger guys playing in that's that's freshmen in college playing
Hmm.
against guys that's had 5 years or 6 years of experience.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Mm-hmm.
take the age out of it and let's just talk
Yeah,
about the experience piece,
yeah.
right? I think that's the reason why. But like you said, ain't nobody who said nothing. They wouldn't have said nothing if they would have got beat
Until
by
they got,
Ohio State or they would have
yeah,
been losing
yeah,
like they have been. So don't
yeah.
bring it up. That's why.
Don't bring it up now. Yeah,
That's why I told one of our family members to the show, don't bring it up now. What
yeah,
you mean? Or
Yeah.
if they was cool, you wouldn't be bringing it up if Ohio State would have won. Then don't bring it up now.
yeah,
Period.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I definitely understand it. And that's why I was saying it. Like, you saying it because they've been kicking your ass. That's why you're saying it, because
Right.
Mm-hmm.
any other time you wouldn't be saying anything about it. They still undefeated. And the thing about Indiana, man, is the thing that I don't think people realize. They are undersized, but they are the real deal when it comes to physicality. They are a physical team. Like, some
Mm-hmm.
people try to be tough. Them dudes are physical, man, and they play together.
I
And
tell you what, that running back, he's earned himself some money.
yes, sir.
And
Man,
I ain't gonna
I
lie, they can say whatever they want to say about the quarterback. Excuse me
yeah,
to our listeners and viewers,
yeah,
but they can say whatever they want to say about the quarterback.
yeah,
That young man, I'm not, because in one of my group texts, they was like, Jamarcus Russell could throw the ball, such and such and such. All I said was he throw a pretty ball.
yeah,
That young man can throw that ball. Now,
yeah,
whether or not he gonna be a winner, look here. Number one pick go to the worst team in the National Football League.
yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
So
Right?
so what are your thoughts about these so-called NFL experts, draft experts saying that he's a fourth round, fifth round pick or fourth round, fifth round talent?
Who said
Who
that?
No, it's been floating around all day today. There's few people that's draft experts, so-called draft experts, saying that he
say
should
that the
go in the
starting
fourth round.
quarterback for Indiana is a fourth rounder?
Yeah. And they was
Sorry.
comparing and they was comparing them. They was comparing them to Shador. They say he's not better than Shador. He doesn't throw the deep
Oh,
ball
now
better than
now all of a
Shador.
sudden, they're using Shador as a measuring stick.
You say
Yeah,
what do I have to say to that?
yeah.
So y'all know this weekend, man, there's some parties going on out here, man. Martin Luther King weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy out here, man. That's what I got to say to that. I'm not paying that 2026. I'm not giving none of that type of stuff my energy. And the people
Hey,
Yeah.
who think they draft experts, I'll gladly sit up there and I will stand more than 10 toes when it comes to, like I said, I'm not saying he's gonna go in the league and be a winner and go crazy. What I'm saying is that young man can throw that ball.
make
Now
every
Mm-hmm.
throw.
watch
Every throw.
watch the ball come off his hands. Watch the ball come off his hands, and
Yeah.
you tell me that ball coming off with velocity, that
Yeah,
ball is bringing on
yeah,
time.
yeah. He
And
looked
the
like a
crazy
really good
thing about
quarterback
it
to
And
is,
me.
the placement. Oh,
the
the
cra- the
placement?
crazy
Shoot.
the crazy thing about it is, for him being, no disrespect to all our listeners and viewers, but no, for a white boy, he a little bit more athletic than what you would think.
Athletic. Yeah.
I'm not saying he jumping out the gym and he running 4.2. But what I am saying is at least he can escape and, you know what I'm saying, and get out the pocket when he has to.
Extend that play. And
Yeah.
he's definitely hurt a lot of teams with his legs, because
Well,
they're trying to rattle him. He's like, no, sir. I got
so
enough.
like I
Yeah.
said, now obviously a lot goes into when you got to pick a draft pick and all that stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
So you'll see and you go over the tape and whatever. But and him being in the league once
Mm-hmm.
again, Coach Milton, him
Hmm.
being in college for 6, 7 years, plays a major part because I've seen all the defenses.
Yep.
I've seen the cover two man. I've seen the inverted cover two. I've seen this, and this. That plays a major role. So that's
Yeah.
why I think people have an issue or say certain things or, oh, the kid, because of that particular reason. When you've been in college for a while and, you pretty much seen everything. It's like being in the NFL. I mean, I done seen it. What defense you gonna throw at Tom Brady in year 16?
Mm-hmm.
And to be
So
fair, Ohio State probably got one of the best. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. Matt Patricia is probably one of the best defensive minds out there, and he figured that defense out. And they got some
yeah,
dogs running around on that defense. So
yeah,
They
so
also
yeah,
got some they also got some overhyped corners because a big bro setting that the tone in 1997. All you got to do is make two plays in at Ohio State, and they call you a number one corner.
yeah. That's
And
true.
then Chris Gamble and all the tradition of the plays that they've had.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You mess
yeah,
around and make two good plays at Ohio State. They calling you a first round pick.
yeah.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, can he at least learn how to cover the deep ball and break on some shit, pick the shit? Do like the young man did from Miami? Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
These guys don't even make one play, and they calling them
yeah,
first round top two pick. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what
So,
I'm saying?
so the dude name is Daniel Kelly. He's a NFL scout, well, former NFL scout, but I guess that's why he former. But
I
he
was
was
gonna
on
say
the
former is
yeah,
key.
yeah. So he was on Jason Whitlock's show and said that
Oh, well,
Oh
he don't.
yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
said
You
Jason
yeah,
say that.
Whitlock.
You
That
say
shit don't.
Jason
Yeah, that
Whitlock.
yeah,
shit don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit don't
yeah.
even
yeah,
matter.
So
Their number
yeah,
one thing, that Jason Whitlock get paid millions of dollars to hate on people. And his
yeah,
show, he got a podcast, and all they do is hate. They don't do nothing but hate on people. I ain't
That
never
well,
dude,
met the
that
man.
dude,
Don't.
Mendoza will probably be the number one cat taken off the board, especially if
yeah.
they
Mel
go all the
Kiper
way.
got him at the number one player
Because
taken
the
off
only
the
That,
the
board.
only other
I'm a,
person that they were talking about was Moore, and Moore going back to Oregon. So
well, he
ain't
need
no
Yep.
to go. He need to go back. He need to go
yeah,
back the way he
yeah.
played.
The way he
He
played,
stuck.
yeah.
He
And
he
that's
stuck
crazy
that
because they had
motherfucker
they
up.
had more projected to go over top of him. That's what they were saying. If they do come out 1-2, Moore will be the better quarterback. And I was like, I don't
Yeah,
think so. And
I don't
shit,
know.
more than already answered that. The way he played his last
Slim,
game, he done
Slim,
already said, I'm going back to school. He need
Slim,
another
yeah,
Slim,
year.
fuck, Slim, fuck this money up.
Yeah.
Straight up. But no, I like like I said, I don't know if he gonna win. Like I said in one of my group texts, they was like, "Oh, Jamarcus Russell could throw the ball too." I said, "You right.
hmm
That's what I'm saying." I said, but what y'all fail to realize is the number one pick goes to the worst team. This ain't like the NBA. It ain't no damn lottery.
right.
You understand what I'm saying? What you talking about?
Yeah.
The number one pick go to the worst team. What you call him went to that whatever that dude name is that played for the Ravens, the quarterback. He went 31. They just won the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It is tough. I don't care who you are. Name a number one pick that came into the league as a quarterback and went crazy right away. It don't
Yeah,
happen.
that's true.
You go to the worst team. It ain't like basketball.
Yeah.
You go to the worst team. Who the fuck wanna go to Vegas and play for them anyway? Unless you gonna be a corner or
Yeah,
somebody where you don't have to rely on the offensive line, quarterback. Come on, Slim.
Yeah.
What you talking about? You got to go to the worst team. So what I tell people all the time is, give a quarterback 3 years. Give
Yeah.
him 3 years. See if you see improvement. See if you see, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Don't judge him don't judge no quarterback. Oh, he trash. First year, he trash. Like, damn. And when they have
hmm
success, And if they don't have success the second, are we supposed to say Jaden Daniels some shit? No. He got hurt. He got injured. He tried to come back too early.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
seen the story. We just seen this story 2 years ago with C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
You got to
And,
give these youngins. You got to give these youngins time to
and
grow and learn.
we just spoke. We watching in real time with Caleb Williams. We
Caleb
watching it in
Williams,
real
yeah.
time.
Caleb
100%.
Williams.
Yeah.
But it also goes to show you, and it also goes to tell you this: if the right guy get with that quarterback, and they can get on the same page, you can turn some stuff around. You can
Patience.
turn some things
Patience.
around. But you
Patience.
gotta get your quarterback and your head coach or your offensive coordinator. You got to. If your head coach is a defensive guy, your offensive coordinator gotta be. That gotta be the. They tied together, man. They
Yeah.
tied together. You can't be on the same. You see, Baltimore got rid of that OC.
Yep. Yeah.
And did Washington just make their OC their quarterbacks coach the OC?
Man, Washington OC get just interviewed for the not the Vegas job, but he interviewed whatever his name is. What's his name? Damn, what was
No,
his name? The offensive coordinator for
I was
Washington.
asking the quarterback coach, the quarterback coach for the Washington Commanders was just named the offensive coordinator to do
That's what
exactly
I'm
what you
saying.
said, to keep them
Kingsbury, yeah,
connected.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mhm.
Kingsbury is gone, but the quarterback coach for
right.
the Commanders is
But
now
that's
the
what I was
offensive
saying.
coordinator. Yeah,
But Kingsbury would have stayed, coach, but he
yeah,
just interviewed for a head coaching job. I think either with Miami or Atlanta, with some team. I forgot which team it was. He
Yeah.
just interviewed for a
got you,
head coaching job.
got you, got you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm sure he's gonna go in a few interviews.
Yeah,
hell yeah. After what he did with Jaden last year,
For sure.
that's what every owner is trying to find. Give me a young head coach or offensive coordinator that when I get me one of these quarterbacks, I'ma have me somebody that I can build this franchise about. I can charge these for $30 beers, $30 for 3 chicken strips and fries. Right?
$200 for parking space.
Yeah, $65 for parking. I gotta make sure these people come to see somebody.
Yeah.
Shit,
And you know
right?
what? Another thing too is the patience that the organization have for these young quarterbacks, and also the narrative that they put out there too.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you look, man,
100%.
because a few weeks ago, me, Coach Milton, and Mo Money was talking about Caleb Williams and how his numbers were similar to Jaden Daniels' numbers. But if you didn't know that and you listened to the information that was coming out of that organization or the media, you think
Yeah,
that he was stinking up the field, but really he was putting up some hell of a fine numbers for a rookie quarterback.
100%.
Yeah.
But once again, Caleb Williams went to the worst team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
you
had some
saw
good.
how they handled Justin Fields.
Yep.
Oh
They
man, he
gave up
tried.
on
No, he
him
tried.
ASAP.
Yeah, but he tried. But he's trash. He
Oh,
trash.
he trash for real.
Yeah, he trash. I mean, he's trash. He trash. He messing up. I ain't gonna lie to you. But see, that's the thing about it, and that's what I tell people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people this all the time. Sometimes you gotta understand it's about if you get with the right if you get with the right team or organization, right?
Yeah.
hmm
Justin Fields, and if you play a position where you gotta rely on somebody else, like that receiver that's in for the New York Jets, I forgot his name. He won rookie of the year when Sauce won rookie of the year, defensive
The
player
one,
rookie of the
the
year.
one that got
I,
hurt, the one that just got hurt.
the one that
Yeah.
got hurt, but
hmm
he going crazy.
He nice. I forgot the young man's name. The wide receiver came out of Ohio State. I think it's Wilson. Something Wilson.
Yeah, that's
You talking
it.
about
That's
Garrett?
it.
You talking about Garrett
Gar-
Wilson
Is his name Garrett Wilson?
for the Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Garrett Wilson. Yeah,
Man,
that's
yeah.
right.
Slim can flat out boogie.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. He can boogie. And if I was the Jets, I would have traded him too to get some more picks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Slim can boogie, but he playing with a quarterback like Justin Fields, man, he can't read. He don't. You got it, man. He can't read them defenses. I
Yeah.
don't care how good your arm is. I don't care how good you can throw. You got to learn how to read them defenses, man. If you can't read them defenses, you're not gonna have no success. And it just seems like for some reason he has not been taught how to read the defenses, or
Mm-hmm.
he's just not doing well. You know what I mean? But either way, now we forgetting about Garrett Wilson the last 2 years.
yeah,
You know? So it just goes to show you, man, you gotta have, like you said, Kobe and Coach Milton, you gotta have a coach or an offensive coordinator that can really work with these quarterbacks, man. If not, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
And it's going,
Yeah.
they going, yeah, he gonna stay in the league. He gonna get opportunities, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, he ain't gonna have no success. He not gonna have no success. He not gonna
Yeah.
have no success. I guarantee that. I guarantee that.
Yep.
Unless he get a good OC or you know what you call it. Aaron Glenn is a monster when it comes to defense.
yeah.
But with Justin Fields, offensive wise, like, man, come on, man. Some of them balls he throwing balls, man. Them shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. You look. That's one thing to hit the cheerleaders, but you hit news reporters. Come on, man. Ryan Clark ducking on the sideline. Come on, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? In
Got
the
everybody
warm-up,
dusted.
yeah, in the warm-ups, family section, little kids getting hit. They running out routes, little kids getting hit. You know, when they're supposed to be behind the rope. Come on, man. Come on, man. You
Yeah.
gotta do better, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do better.
Well,
So,
they got the second pick, so it'll be interesting to see if they go with a quarterback.
but what other quarterback is out there besides the youngin from what you think? The youngin from Alabama? Y'all like him?
Nah, he's staying. I think he said somebody just offered him six. Well, somebody
Nah, I
just
think
offered him
no,
$6 million to play.
I thought I think he said he's gonna stay with his initial plan. I could be wrong, but because one of the coaches was talking about it, like, hey, would you? I didn't see it personally, but they was like, would you have gone or would you stay? And I was like, I think he should go. I wouldn't stay
Yeah.
at Alabama. I would go, but that was but that's what one of the coaches asked me about it.
I think he
So,
has 3 offers ranging between $4 and $6 million to stay another year, versus going into the draft. What's it, Julian Salen, right? You're talking about Salen?
yeah. But the
Yeah.
young and the coach, yeah. So, yeah, and then
Well,
so
they
that means the only quarterbacks is from what? Indiana.
They
Boy
got
from
the
Oregon going
quarterback
back to
from
school.
Indiana, Alabama, and
Ole Miss.
LSU.
Ole Miss.
They like
Nah.
LSU quarterback for some reason. Newsmeyer.
Newsmeyer, yeah,
Yeah,
Newsmeyer.
I
That's
forgot
fine. He's
about
good.
him.
He's actually pretty good too. He's
I
got a
forgot
good
about him.
But I think
forgot
the
about him.
quarterback from Ole Miss trying to get another year. He waiting to get ruling back.
No,
They're
the
trying to get another
NCAA.
year.
No, they
he's suing
already
the
did.
they already
He got
denied him.
denied.
They didn't grant it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
he's
Trinidad,
suing him.
right?
Trinidad, yeah. So they didn't
he's
grant it.
suing.
They denied him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's suing.
Wow.
He's suing the NCAA.
Okay.
Yeah, he's suing the NCAA. They already denied him, so which is crazy.
Yeah.
How you gonna pick
Yeah.
and choose who you let come back, and you let some people get 7 years, like you said, you let some people get 6, 7 years, but you ain't gonna let this young man that transferred from a D2 coming off a medical red shirt. And that's another thing I tell people all the time. Man, you can't fault some of these kids. These kids came out during COVID.
Yep.
Some of these kids came out during COVID. If you came out
Yeah.
during COVID and God forbid you had a knee injury, that's how you got 6 years.
That's how you got
Came
Yeah.
out during COVID, you tore your ACL. You know what I'm saying? So now you playing in college. I don't understand what's the big deal.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
like damn, but you know, the people acting like, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, they transfer it. Now, some of the get down now. With that being said, that young man that caught that touchdown now, come on, man. He played with Trevor Lawrence at Clemson. Hey, yo,
You
Indiana.
talking about 80? You talking about 80?
No,
Or the
not
other?
80. I think he was number 17, the one that caught the late touchdown.
Oh,
When he
yeah,
ran
yeah,
ran the stutter and go.
Yeah, the
He
little
played
stutter
at
Yeah,
and
he been
Clemson
around for a minute.
with Trevor Lawrence. Now that's
Good
crazy.
God.
Golly. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, he been
You
around
know,
a good while.
yeah, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
but
But he been
they taking what's been put out for him, man. Like
oh
you
yeah,
can't
no question.
again.
Yeah, look, I ain't mad at him. You gotta do what you
Hey,
gotta do.
we
But
was
some
just
of them,
talking we were just talking about the NBA guys, the dude that played in the damn G League that's now back in college.
nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he
Nah.
go from being a pro back to college. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, that's crazy. I think Tom Izzo said something. No, somebody else. I think I saw said something
It was
about that. Now, like,
Calipari.
nah, Tom Izzo came out and said something too. Coach, Kobe, you gotta
Okay.
check him out. Check him out. He was like, "Now, come
I
on,
am.
man. Enough is enough, man."
Yeah, that dude
Tom
played
Izzo,
3 years. That dude played 3 years in the G League, and now he back in college.
man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But
And
man,
you
some good.
fussing about
It's
these
been.
dudes getting
I
the
I
medical
tell
red shirt.
I tell you what, it's been some good. It's been some real good football, man.
Yeah,
It's been some good
Excellent.
football being played,
Excellent
man.
football.
College,
yeah.
besides the Indiana Oregon game,
All
man,
the games.
it's been everything. The whole college playoffs, NFL playoffs. It's been good bump, man.
Yeah.
For real,
The
for
football
sure.
weekend has been dope. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If you're a
Pittsburgh, I
fan,
was a little disappointed at Pittsburgh though, but that's another one. Pittsburgh, I'm like, come on, bro. Come
I
on,
figured that
man.
game was gonna go that way just because
I
of
didn't think
the
so.
Texas
I didn't think
defense.
so. Yeah, but I thought at least
Because if you get you know why I thought that? Because I saw and we was watching the game at the same time. Oh, when they played Cleveland, how they struggled to score against Cleveland because Cleveland got that vicious defense and they get to the quarterback. And I thought the Texans would be able to duplicate that.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, you right.
But
100%.
what did DK do? What did Metcalf do? Because I didn't watch
He
it.
didn't
He
do
might as well
much.
stay. He might as well stay suspended.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He might as well stay suspended. But you know, once again,
Man.
you know what I mean? Like you mess around hitting somebody. I mean, I see you walking through the tunnel, and you know it's the middle. It's in the game.
Yeah, why are you even over there?
Why you? I mean, you making $50 million. If you on the sideline, you can call me what you want. My check is well, it's all everybody gets the same now in the playoffs, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm straight. I don't care what you call me. I'm about to get in this crazy spaceship, and I'm
And he already knew who it was. Like it wasn't like that wasn't the first time you dealt with that dude. So I was like, how you even let that dude bait you like that and mess with your money?
Hey, did y'all talk about the Philadelphia joint yet with AJ Brown?
Nah.
I'm sorry. What y'all think about that? What you think about that, Cole?
Nah, that's perfect.
I think that AJ Brown he had opportunities to make big plays last game, and he didn't come through. Like for all the big run he do, all the talking he do, talking about giving the ball, they gave him opportunities to make game-changing plays, and he didn't do it.
Yeah, he don't need to say nothing else because he got hit in the hands 4 times and dropped it.
I was like,
then
the first one I ain't my bad. Go ahead, coach. You got it.
I said, and then at the end of the game, you know, Pop, he was in stress. He said, they gonna run all verts again. I said, but even such as said, if you believe in Brown, he got a one-on-one. Throw it to him. And
Yeah.
old boy said, "Fuck that! I'm throwing it to my tight end. Fuck him."
And it got to the point I thought Brown was just throwing the game. I thought he was
Yeah.
just giving the Eagles a middle
Man,
finger. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. The first one, I was like, that would have been crazy if he would have caught that one. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I would have been like,
Mm-hmm.
I gave him a pass. I'd be like, teammate, hey, don't worry about it. You gonna get the next one, man. Slim, they went
yeah,
right back to him on another
Right back
fade.
to him.
That joint hit his hands. When he made a good move,
yeah,
he got skinny around
Yeah.
the DB. And that's the one that like literally hit his hands. He was trying to scoop it, and it was low, because it was a fade or whatever, and he got to a low, but it hit his hands. I'm
yeah,
like, Slim, you gotta catch
Both
that.
got both hands
yeah,
on him. Yeah.
yeah.
Both hands.
Yeah.
And then I ain't even gonna talk about
I
the
didn't.
one late in the game on third and whatever, where it
Oh,
because
that
how
was
whatever
awful.
it was. Oh, that was, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
that
gonna
was
lie to
bad.
you, man. That joint right there, I ain't gonna lie to you. I expect that from maybe a rookie, and then you like, hey man, don't worry about it, man. And woo. You gotta keep his confidence, but not somebody talking. They got a commercial with Geico or State Farm talking about I'm always open.
Always open.
You got a commercial.
Yeah,
I'm
I
always
didn't
open.
like.
But like I said, it don't matter if you open. If you self-check, you self-check.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
got to worry about
I
checking
didn't like
you.
how
You
I
I
didn't
don't know
like
if
how
you
they
gonna
was
catch the
trying to
ball.
I didn't like how they was trying to blame the offensive play calling and Jalen Hurts for him not catching the ball, talking about he mentally wasn't in the game because he not used to getting the balls thrown his way. The offense
Man,
is
Who said
stagnant.
that?
Like when
Philadelphia,
you
Philadelphia, Philadelphia will be better as soon as they will instantly get better as soon as they let him go. Guaranteed.
yeah,
It don't
but
matter, man.
he'll be a better player next year wherever he go. Just like your man at Dallas, because he'll be in a contract year. He probably get I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm just like, but for them to go at Hurts like that, but then
Yeah.
we get it.
Again,
Quarterbacks will always get all the drum, all the blame. That's why they get the 100 millions and the 200 million deals. So they
and
gonna get all
winning
the majority of the blame. And when they
and
get
winning cures everything.
Yeah,
100%, no, because it ain't cured Philadelphia
Well,
even
no,
when they
because
was winning. Because
they said they
right.
were
You
still
right
having the
about
same
that.
issues.
Because
Yeah,
even when they was winning, he's sitting up there reading books on the sideline and doing
sending
all this
crazy
extra
text
stuff.
messages. Yep, sending
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
text
and
messages. Yeah,
and I'm like, bro,
Mhm.
like, we got to ask questions now. I'm in my locker minding my business, and now I got to ask questions about the offense. Well, what you think about Jalen Hurts and such? Like, man, I'm trying to get ready for the playoff game. I ain't worried about who, you know. But it just seemed like when they be trying to force him the ball, and trying to get him involved, it seemed like that's when that's when the offense is struggling. That's just my
Yeah,
opinion.
I agree.
Maybe I'm
and
wrong. It just seemed like when they try to force him the ball, that's when they that's when Jalen Hurts, it seemed like it just messed up the rhythm of the offense.
and no matter what they did, he didn't seem like he was satisfied. Whether they got him the ball or not, he was never
Yeah,
satisfied. So
yeah.
I felt like he was
It's
on a
time for him to
self-destruct
go.
mission anyway. So that's crazy.
Yeah, it's time for him to go. And I didn't like the way he answered that question with the press when they asked him, do he feel like his play fell off? Then he go, did Saquon Barkley play fall off? You remember? I mean, like, come on, bro. That's wild, man. That's not professional.
Everybody catches
But that's what
strays.
I'm saying. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like I got, you know what I mean? Like that's what type of cat he is. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why they let him go in Tennessee. That's the
Yeah,
reason why they let him go in Tennessee. It wasn't just because of the money. Because Vrabel didn't want him to. Vrabel was really fighting for him. And I truly think Vrabel might try to get him in New England. You know what I'm saying? But the thing
yeah,
about it
man.
is, when you got good chemistry, don't nobody want to deal with that type stuff, man. Don't nobody want to deal with that type stuff when you got good chemistry. And New England got good chemistry right now. They
Yeah,
playing for
especially,
each other.
especially, yeah, especially,
Stefan ain't go crazy this whole we ain't
yeah,
heard nothing today, yesterday. Stefan, I
yeah,
don't even think Stefan got 6 targets.
yeah,
Stephon,
He ain't went
Stephon
that's what
don't
I
crazy.
was
He
get,
ain't
gonna
say
say,
nothing, bro.
Stephon.
He
yeah.
ain't go.
Yeah,
Stephon, when it come to his craft, man, he take that thing very serious. You know what I mean? He's only diabolical in
No
the summer.
question.
In the off season. He
You know
only
what I'm
diabolical in the off season.
saying?
My man, shout out to Steph.
and that's
Yeah,
what I was gonna say.
You
Like, you
crazy.
can't, yeah, you ain't
You know what I'm saying?
Stephon on this best behavior during the season. You can't bring that mess over there. Shit,
yeah, yeah,
Stephon is
Man,
the elder
yeah, so
statesman right now. If you
yeah,
can make
yeah,
all his
you know what I'm
craziness
saying?
go quiet, you could.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah,
But yeah,
no
fellas,
question.
man. Before we get out of here, man, I want to go around the horn. I think already answered the question. I think you picked Indiana to win the national championship, right?
Yeah, I like Indiana to upset Miami in Miami and go and win that national championship.
Okay. Coach Milton, who you got?
I
Who you
like the
got winning the West?
49ers. I like the 49. Hey, look. Hey, Coach Mills. I like the
He trying to get a
49ers.
hot meal. He trying to get a hot meal. Hey, he ain't fucking up his
I
dinner
like the
tonight.
Niners.
Good pick,
I like the Niners. I like the
Good
Niners.
pick, cuz.
Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang.
Good pick, cuz.
I like the
I got
Niner gang.
Indiana.
Tell me where to
You
go.
got
Tell
you
me
got
where to
Indiana.
go. Tell me where to go. Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang. Bang
Yes,
bang Niner
sir.
gang. Tell me where
So,
to go. You
Coach Bill,
already
you say
know.
you
This
got
is
Indiana too?
Yeah, Indiana,
Yeah, and I got Miami.
and
you
I
like
know
Miami, Cole?
Yeah, remember
Oh, we
we
know. Well,
talked
that
about
ain't
it a
even a
few weeks
question.
ago. You remember we talked
I
about it
ain't
a few
know.
weeks ago.
I ain't think you think they was gonna win the whole joint though.
Yeah, you said who you think? I said I think Miami gonna win the whole jump.
Oh, that's what's up. Tough,
Yeah,
tough.
yeah. Yeah,
That's
man,
what's
that's
up.
all I got for today, man. Another great show, exciting show. Old dog came with the pettiness as usual.
You
Appreciate
know
you,
me. That's what
Cuzzo.
I do, man. That's what I'm here for, man. Every day, all day, baby. You know what I'm saying? Respect and honor, man. You know what I'm saying? Wear the shield. You know how we go. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's love,
yeah,
man. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
And yeah,
And thank you
you
to
just
all the viewers and listeners that's always tuning in, man, and supporting us each and every week. We truly appreciate you. Like old dog said, respect and honor and salute.
salute.
salute.